Hey everybody, it's Ted again with Build Magazine for another episode of Homes of Build Magazine. This week I'm in Palm Beach. We're about to meet a couple of ladies that were the interior designers on this magnificent 19,000 square foot house, downtown Palm Beach, on the ocean, on 3.5 acres, totally unheard of. Let's go take a look. I'm excited to be in Palm Beach today with Allison Paladino and Zita Rudd of Paladino Rudd Interior Designers. You girls have brought me to a spectacular place. But before we get to this magnificent 19,000 square foot house on 3.5 acres overlooking the Atlantic, how did you guys start? What's your vision for the company and how did you meet?
So I started a long time ago. Wasn't that a song? In interior design with Tom Pheasant in DC when I graduated there, and then I came to Florida. I established my firm 24 years ago, and then 2 years ago, I added Zita to our company. So now we're Paladino Rudd, which is fantastic. And so yeah, Zita's been with me for
17 years.
Yeah, February. So that's been great. And you know, the most wonderful thing is we really get along great together. We love working together. We love what we do, you know, and it's contagious. Our clients can feel the energy. It's so exciting, especially on a project like this. It's amazing.
One of the things that amazes me about this project is, while it might be 19,000 square feet, it doesn't feel big. Each space is its own identity and it's very warm. Your furnishings are spectacular. We'll get into the art and the lights, but we're in the kitchen right now. Why don't we talk about what your vision was and what the client's vision was and how you go about executing?
We focus on architectural detailing. The architect essentially gave us a blank shell. So the ceiling details, the molding, the interior doors, the hardware, we got to choose all the finishes, which was so much fun. So when we set out to do the kitchen, you know, they said to us, okay, and they were very involved. They know how they like to cook. They know how they wanted it laid out.
I mean, I'm looking over here and the molding beside the window is marble, which you don't see very often.
It's actually quartzite.
It is? Okay.
Yes, we work with Marbles of the World. We were with our clients and we picked this beautiful stone. We wanted something very simple, but quartzite's great because it's a product that doesn't stain. It's very hard. It's a natural product. And then we mixed it with Opus Stone, their quartz. And just to break it up a little bit, I mean, it is a big kitchen.
Who did the cabinets? The cabinets are beautiful.
So this is Leeds, custom design. We work with them a lot. They do beautiful cabinetry. Joe Trelongo is the designer with them, and he runs that part of the company. We absolutely adore Joe. Whoop, whoop.
He's so talented.
Incredible. So he has an interior design background. So really, it was both clients, the Mr. and the Mrs., and us at all meetings, and it was a very collaborative effort. Joe definitely came up with some cool ideas. He came up with this whole surround and the stainless center part, which, you know, such a big kitchen like this, you have such a gigantic elevation. You have to come up with creative ways to, you know, make this space look interesting and not like a railroad track, you know, or a train. So I think he did just a fabulous job. And the ceiling details, you can see the lighting. There's a lot going on here.
There is. Your hardware, and as we're talking, the ice machine is going, so that's perfect, right? Because we're right beside the bar.
By the way, that is Sub-Zero, the only ice maker that has a timer.
Okay, hardware and flooring.
Yes. So the hardware is Hamilton Sinclair, Zita and I.
Love them.
They have such a great product. It's so beautiful. Of course, Anderson Hardware, who's local, we always get it from them.
Okay.
And the flooring is, believe it or not, Absolute Hardwood Floors. I've known them since I've been down in Florida. So I've been dealing with them probably for 28 years. And they do, Jerry Schumacher, he just does a fabulous job. This is actually a custom ingredient.
Okay.
We came up with this stain. The stain is custom. We wanted to, yeah, it's walnut, yep. Kind of bring in the grays and beige together to form grayish.
Okay.
And so we could mix, different palettes as we go through the house, and you'll see that. When Zita and I start to work with a client, we do stone first. It's one of the first things that we do. That's our, we plan 2 killer days, or maybe sometimes 1 day if the client's very decisive. And stone is always the inspiration. And that, for instance, that made the living room. We knew what the palette was going to be. Remember we started talking about colors at that point? So that's a marble, and it's no longer available. But Opus Stone, just like Marbles of the World, both companies are so fabulous. But this is the exciting part of our career, of what we're doing, I think, with projects, is stone has gotten so interesting. The book matching.
Yes.
I mean, there's so many stones now that are book matched. And so many stones that are, man-made that you can use, and you can't hurt them. So I think and we'll talk more, like I was telling you about the performance fabrics all throughout this house. 80% of our homes are performance fabrics, and they're usually perennials. We love perennials.
The light fixture in this dining room,
Yes.
off the charts.
Oh my gosh.
Did you find it somewhere, or did you envision it and have it made?
So we worked throughout this house with wired lighting. In the breakfast room, actually, that was just a round chandelier, and we drew it. We draw all elevations in the space for lighting, because to me, that's the only way you're going to see proportions and how well it defines the space, and not too big or not too small, and usually with a piece of furniture underneath it if it's for a dining room. So we just elongated a round piece that they had. I mean, we did that throughout the house. The hallway and the foyer, that's all the same lantern. That was a teeny tiny lantern that Wired had in their catalog. And
Oh, the ones down the hallway?
Yes.
Oh, they're spectacular.
and it's in the foyer too. So we asked them, can you blow that up literally like 3 times the size?
Yeah.
And it originally came with beveled clear glass. We don't like to see the bulbs, so we had them frosted. So those are wired. The dining room is Murano glass. That's
Okay.
from Wired. Again, we did the drawing. How they sell it is much smaller. We did the drawing, we blew it up, and you'll see in the upstairs landing too. And then the back staircase is also Wired. So we were thrilled to work with them on this home.
So you mentioned about the rugs, you mentioned about the furniture. Do you also work with them for their art? Because their art in this home is incredible. I feel like I'm in a gallery.
Yeah, they love to collect, and they love to shop for art. Definitely a collaborative effort.
Yes.
What are some of your favorite aspects? And we haven't even touched on the master bedroom yet. I can't wait to go
Right.
up and take a look at that.
Right,
And you
right.
said the master bathroom, Zita.
It's beautiful.
What makes it so beautiful?
What's your favorite?
I love the stone that we selected it was Opus Stone again, and we book matched most of the walls in the shower going behind the tub, and but it's very soft. The colors are beautiful, light blues, and it's a statement, but it still feels just soft and elegant. I just love it. I could just live in that bathroom. I'd be very happy.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
Now,
so pretty.
that brings up another point. I'm kind of going to make a joke of it, but do you fall in love easy? Because in this home, it would be hard not to fall in love with the job that you're doing. I mean, everything is so flippin' cool in this house.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It definitely, and a collaborative effort. I mean, we work with some wonderful artisans for this home. But yeah, I mean, we design the baseboards, we design the casings, and
You designed the baseboards?
yeah.
You
yeah,
did?
Yeah, and we just, and all the ceiling details. I mean, you'll notice this has in the breakfast room LED lights that just basically highlight that cove. So it gives this idea of floating. In the family room, we can't stand to see HVAC registers.
Okay.
So whenever we can hide them, those are all hidden. See how clean that ceiling is. And then in the family room, you'll see there's a slot. And the HVAC is hidden there. We design all of those details the molding detail. But also there's a very classical element here, which, you know, we try to, when we're doing more transitional, but honor classic. It's timeless, this house, right?
Yeah, this house is, it's magnificent. And I could see how this house 20, 30, 40 years
Would
from now
still
still
be
fits.
current.
Us too. We try to design that way, honestly.
This isn't a trendy house at
No,
all.
Not at
no.
all.
You told me that you actually designed some of the furniture.
Yes, well, I'm not sure if you know, I'm a product designer.
I did not.
Yeah, I design for perennials. I have rugs and I have lighting with fine art, handcrafted lighting, which we do have in this house, and Century Furniture, which is in the backyard. I have an outdoor line with them, and EJ Victor, which we have a lot of pieces in here. So we also like to design one-of-a-kind custom pieces for our clients. In the dining room, there's a parchment piece or pair of consoles. I'm a big fan of the French Art Deco period, and that really, all these fabulous materials like goatskin and shagreen came to the forefront during this. I mean, they wanted to use fabulous exotic materials with mix of wood. So Jameco, they also have a line with EJ Victor Antonia, but we consulted with them to do the consoles in the dining room, and then also in the hallway under the Lichtensteins. So we always try to do some custom pieces. The other thing that we did was we designed all the exterior lanterns. Right.
Yeah.
But you'll notice, you know, going back, you look at the baseboards, you look at the step details in certain of the rooms and the ceilings. Then look at the outdoor lanterns. We repeated that motif again. So it's, you know, whenever we can put that custom effect into a home and more personalized and one of a kind, we always try to do that too.
How do you keep track of all the little details? And how often do you get partway into the process and go, oh, we forgot about that, and kind of have to circle back?
Yeah, boy, you have to be organized in this business.
Are you guys both really good at that?
So we are very right brain, left brain.
Okay.
Somehow. We're both blessed. I mean, we love to create interiors, but we also love a good spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Like we do, after our meeting, we create minutes and we disperse it to the whole team. And then from those...
Every week?
When we
Yes.
meet, when we do the meetings.
We had weekly meetings here.
Yeah,
For
every week to keep
entire
the job moving, because things come up and they need answers right away. As much as we try, and we had a huge set of drawings for this house that we created, still they have questions. So it's good to be on site and make decisions and keep the job going.
Now, hopefully it hasn't gone numb for you because you've done it for so long. This house is magnificent, and the driveway curves, and it just completely relaxes you. There's no stress when you walk in. There's something glorious about palm trees. And then you see the ocean right here. Incredible.
Incredible.
To have 3.5 acres in Palm Beach, downtown, on the ocean, this place is magic. I want to thank Allison, Zita from Paladino-Rudd for bringing us to an amazing home. This is an amazing home. And we look forward to seeing you next time on Homes That Build magazine. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. We want to bring you more homes like this each and every week from all over North America. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks for watching this episode of Homes That Build magazine.